Brett.
All right, more on this with the panel. Peter, thank you. This is a Fox News alert just a day after the conclusion of a White House summit countering violent extremism, in which the term Islamic extremist or terrorist was not invoked. The Obama administration is naming right-wing domestic groups as a significant terrorism threat inside the U.S. The Homeland Security Department intelligence assessment, released late today, focuses on what are called sovereign citizen extremists. They reject the authority of the federal government and the courts. It says there have been 24 attacks involving so-called SCEs since 2010. The report warns that law enforcement officers are the primary targets during occasions such as traffic stops and encounters at a suspect's home. The other shoe has fallen in the legal battle over President Obama's executive action on immigration. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry is here tonight with the administration's aggressive new response to a big setback.
Aides to President Obama revealed late today he'll seek an emergency court order to push forward with his executive actions on immigration despite a Texas judge's ruling on a day the president used the issue to try and fire up the faithful at the Democratic National Committee's winter meetings.
And stop trying to deport millions of striving young kids who just want to earn their shot at the American dream like the rest of us. Help us fix a broken immigration system.
In addition to working on a previously disclosed appeal of U.S. District Judge Andrew Hanen's ruling, spokesman Josh Earnest said in a new move, the administration will file a stay of the judge's injunction by Monday. If the stay is granted, the president would have the option of going forward with work permits for millions of illegal immigrants while the case is worked out.
Once we have taken some additional steps through this legal process, we may be in a position to give you an update about the status of implementing the program.
A shift from what the president said just this past Tuesday, vowing he would not go forward with work permits until the entire case was resolved.
You know, the law is the law in this country, and we take things a step at a time. So we're not going to be actually taking applications in until this case is settled. But we are doing the preparatory work because this is a big piece of business.
That preparatory work may give the president a chance to pivot out of a difficult week, which ended with ISIS claiming responsibility for 3 simultaneous car bomb explosions in Libya, killing at least 45 people, just after the president finished a 3-day summit on countering violent extremism, which Republicans charge was light on actually countering extremism.
It was a bit of a psychotherapy session without any substance or any solutions that came out of it, and the FBI wasn't even invited to speak, and the military took a back seat.
Earnest defended the decision not to include FBI Director James Comey by saying, in part, they did not want the focus to be too much on law enforcement.
Were you tiptoeing around not offending Muslims, or was there some reason why the summit was largely about just not offending Muslims for some reason?
Yeah, I certainly don't think that's the way that anybody here would characterize the summit. I think this was an opportunity for us to have a very frank discussion.
Now, on immigration, there are also signs that that administration officials may hold back on work permits, even if they win this early round in court. They don't want to give immigrants false hope until they've got this case fully resolved. Brett?
Ed Henry live on the North Lawn. Ed, thank you.